Now that we've finished setup and we have power cycled the printer, we're ready to start with the Cartographer Scan Calibrate. The first thing they tell you to do is home X, Y, and then we'll go into Tools and select the Cartographer Scan Calibrate. I actually do a home all, and it will bring the bed up to a certain point, but then it will post a fault saying that there's no scan loaded. At that point, you have to be careful, because if you try and run any other commands other than the scan calibrate, there's a possibility it could run the bed into your nozzle and cause damage. So you can do just the home X, Y, and then jog the bed from the bottom all the way up. If you're going to do a home all, just be careful with it. So after the Z tried to home, scan model not loaded comes up. We'll close that. We'll go to Tools and do the Cartographer Scan Calibrate. That brings up this menu, which lets you jog the tool head at different lengths, anywhere from 0.005 up to 1 millimeter. We'll start at 1 millimeter till we get close. So we have a 0.1 millimeter feeler gauge. So right now the feeler gauge barely has any resistance, but I can feel resistance between the nozzle and the bed. So it doesn't have to be touching hard, you just need the feeler gauge to know that it's there. If you don't have a feeler gauge, you can use just a regular sheet of paper. Should be able to slide that in there and just feel a little bit of resistance between the nozzle and the bed, and that tells you that it's where it needs to be. Once you get it to the right spot, press the accept. Now it will go through a scan. And that part of the calibration is complete. So now we need to come down to the console, and it tells you need to do a save config. So we'll do the save config. It populates it in the bar. Hit send. So the printer is rebooting. So the servo's powered down. Bed's dropping. And once you do a save config, remember you need to do a power cycle before you try to home the printer. So I will let this power back up and do a power cycle, and then we will start with the touch calibrate.